That motor did not like that.
I knew I could smell smoke.
Crucified if anybody has made this before.
Those guns.
This is what all my training has been for. How is it possible that I've never worn this apron and it's dirty? Oh goodness, I hope that's not going to be the theme of today. Hey everybody, welcome back to Kristie vs. Kitchen episode 2. Eric has requested cinnamon rolls. He's been asking me to make these probably since my mom made them for him.
Save me 3 cinnamon rolls, okay?
3?
Just 3.
Just 3, okay, that's very specific.
All right.
Bye. So today we are going to be making my mom's very famous cinnamon rolls. I'm really excited to attempt to make these. I hope they're as good as my mom's. But before we get started with that, I need to do some redemption when it comes to the gingerbread man. I'm going to be making normal size gingerbread men, and maybe it'll turn out a little bit better this time. Hopefully we don't set anything on fire. I definitely plan to read the instructions a lot more carefully this time, so let's get started. So here are all the ingredients that we need to make the gingerbread. This recipe, I found it online just like some random guy. I was originally looking for how to make a giant gingerbread, but I think where my mistake was, I definitely didn't follow the instructions with the order of how to add the ingredients. And then I also used dark brown sugar versus light brown sugar. It looked weird. It was just more bitter tasting, but when it comes to gingerbread, I like it to be sweet. There is nothing that says holidays more than gingerbread, right? And I did decide to start with gingerbread versus the cinnamon rolls because the instructions do say the dough needs to sit for an hour before you even shape it and bake it. And that was one step that we did skip last time too. So hopefully we're gonna get a completely different result. We're gonna follow the instructions this time. First thing on the instructions is preset your oven to 350 degrees. So the first thing that it's calling for is 20 ounces of flour. For this, we need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Oh no, powder. Baking powder and soda is always something that I mix up. I don't know why that is. Like, they are distinctly different things. First mistake that I made last time, I mixed the flour all at the same time. You are supposed to mix the flour and the baking powder and the baking soda. You set it aside for later. I'm really glad you survived the first round. Now it calls for 7 ounces of unsalted butter, because remember that matters. We're supposed to melt it. Okay, now we're gonna add all the rest of the ingredients except the egg. We saved that for last. Need 5 ounces brown sugar. I love brown sugar. 8 ounces of molasses. Okay. Where's my cinnamon? And I do just have to say, when I went to the store to get these ingredients, the one thing I could not find was nutmeg. So we're gonna have to omit it, and hopefully it still tastes good. Smells like Christmas. We should probably lock this first. Don't you knock? You're getting back at me for almost making it blow up, huh? I think it's looking right. We're off to a great start. Okay, it's beautifully mixed, and so now it says to just let it rest and cool. I'm expecting this is already 1000% better than the first time I tried this. Now the instructions say to switch from a whisk to a, I don't know what this is called, paddle attachment, that's what it's called. And I'm just gonna add a little bit at a time so it doesn't catch on fire. I can begin to tell you how different this looks than the first time. She's starting to struggle. You can do it. All right, home stretch. I now know what all my strength training has led up to. Now, I think we just add the egg. I screwed this up again. Gosh, dang it. I was supposed to add the egg before the flour. Is it too late? I was like here for the redemption. I don't know, like we're just gonna, whoops. This is why you pre-crack eggs. Okay, there's no shells, we're okay. We're okay, we're okay. All right, Mix up really quick. Oh, that makes me so mad. I think she's gonna be okay. I really hope so. She doesn't have a choice. I'm not redoing this. So now we're going to divide it in half, and then we are gonna wrap it, and then we're gonna let it chill for 1 hour. I'm just gonna put them in food prep containers. Okay, I'm gonna throw some lid on these, and then they're gonna go into the fridge, and we're gonna get started on the cinnamon rolls. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I think we have already ran into an issue and we haven't even begun. So the recipe calls for 4.5 tablespoons of yeast, and I don't know if I bought enough. I should have sprung for the jar, not the packets. We need to measure this out and just see if we have enough to do the entire recipe. If not, Kristie's gonna have to do some math and readjust all the adjustments, which it's doable, it's just kind of a pain, so fingers crossed. Right. 1, 2, everybody count along. 3, 4, woo. That was close. We made it by that much. Now that we know that we have enough dry yeast, we're gonna add 3.5 cups of warm water. We are going to add 3/4 cups of sugar. We're gonna do 1/2 cup of oil. And we're gonna mix it all together, and then we're gonna let it sit for 15 minutes. Just gonna let this mix. I assume the oil is not supposed to mix. It's definitely just chilling on top. Okay, we got the eye on the clock, and so now I'm gonna get the second half of the ingredients ready. Okay, for this next part, we are going to need 10.5 cups of flour. Oh my gosh. What a pain. No. It's like my hairbrush. This is just ridiculous. Me so sad. I just got these. They were so pretty and pink. We are going to need a tablespoon salt. Yeah, right there. We're gonna need 3 large eggs. Okay, we got 10 minutes left before we're gonna add this in, and we've got 30 minutes left before the gingerbread is ready. I really hope this turns out. I'm a little bit worried that this baby is not gonna be able to handle all of this that's going on, but we got about 1 minute left before we need to put the flour in here. I gotta tell you, it's already starting to smell. It smells like bread. It smells really good. All right, we have just hit 15 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the salt. I'm gonna add the eggs, and then we're gonna slowly move the flour in here. Pray for her. Pray for her. We need to name her. Comment below, what should we name the KitchenAid? For once I get the egg part right. Okay, I don't know if we should use the paddle. I'm thinking we should use the paddle. So let's definitely gonna lock this. Okay, I'm just going to slowly. This is gonna be a tight fit. It's definitely starting to form a dough, so that's exciting. It's okay, you got this, you got this. So growing up, my grandpa was a baker. My family is extremely talented. They are, oh shoot. Knew that was gonna happen. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should end the story and just say I don't think my grandpa would be very proud right now. I'm gonna call it good enough, and we're gonna let it sit in here for 10 minutes. And this gives me an opportunity to finish my story. My grandpa was an incredible baker. And so as a little kid, we used to go visit him at work. And he would always take us into the back, and he would always give us a piece of dough. Whenever I taste dough like this, I think of my grandpa. So cheers to you, Grandpa. Tastes like my childhood. My dad is also very, very creative too. He made all of my birthday cakes growing up. He's incredibly talented, actually a really good candy maker too. Baking to me is just, it brings me closer to my family. It brings back all the good memories. I do 100% believe in the saying, nothing tastes as good as when your mom makes it. I do have to say that. Comment down below if you agree. Okay, we are almost at 10 minutes. Eric absolutely loves cinnamon, and so he requested to not skimp out on the cinnamon. I'm actually gonna add some brown sugar. I think it's gonna taste really good that way. I care more about what's on the inside than on the outside. And you gotta have bomb frosting on top too. Ugh, my goodness. That is a heavy baby. That's about half. We're gonna do this one at a time, so I'm gonna put this guy back in here. It's actually looking really good. I am just going to get butter on here. No, we are not just gonna be with the brown sugar. I assume we're just going to roll this. Let's go ahead and slice it and get it onto the baking sheet. Okay. Those are looking pretty nice. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just set these over here. So these are supposed to, you know, rest for a minute. So we're just gonna get this guy going. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish these up, and then we are going to let them rest for 30 to 40 minutes, and then we'll finish the gingerbread one. I've got the cinnamon rolls over here resting and rising and doing their thing. So we are going to finish this gingerbread doing a snowflake and a Christmas tree. Okay, the first tray is done. They look absolutely gorgeous. So while they're hot, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and dust them with some sugar. Don't forget to make the frosting for these cinnamon rolls. We're gonna need butter, we're gonna need powdered sugar, we are going to need some milk or cream, and then we're just gonna need a little bit of vanilla. The cinnamon rolls have risen. They are absolutely gorgeous. All right, the cinnamon rolls are in the oven. We got our gingerbread, it's all done. I think Eric is absolutely gonna love these cinnamon rolls. Frosting. Dang, maybe I should put frosting on these. Very good. These came out absolutely beautiful. Super, super happy with the bake on them. So I'm just gonna let them cool, and then we're gonna wait for Eric to get home. We're gonna do some taste testing. Are you gonna be there? Are you just gonna be there? Okay. So with the little gingerbread, I did end up putting some frosting on them, and I got the cinnamon rolls right here. And so I'm gonna wait for him to get here so I can glaze this and make it look all presentable for him. I'm really excited for him to try these. I think he's absolutely gonna love them. Okay, babe, are you ready for your cinnamon roll?
That was good. I've been thinking about this all day long.
3, 2, 1. They look like cinnamon rolls.
They look beautiful.
Thank you. I would just like to say, with how the events of today went, we made cinnamon rolls.
My diet starts tomorrow. Wow.
Oh, we got a wow moment.
You guys don't know how much I love cinnamon rolls. You don't know how much I love Kristie's mom's cinnamon rolls. Oh, they just hit the spot. It's flaky, it's gooey, it's delicious. Yeah, good. I'm not just saying all this stuff either. Like, I believe these are homemade. Like, these taste like they're out of the store. You nailed it, babe.
So that means I won this round too? All right, everybody. If you liked this video, that means you need to like it.
Seriously, everybody give it a thumbs up, or else I'm gonna come find you. I'm gonna make you give it a thumbs up.
Comment down below with what you would like me to make next. What do you want me to make next? Do you have any suggestions?
I want the next one I want you to just surprise me.
Okay, he wants to be surprised. So I need you to comment down below what you'd like me to make next. And
check out my OnlyFans.
no, make sure to check out my OnlyFans, right? Wear only the apron.
Now everyone's very excited, including me.
Just make sure to subscribe, hit the bell. You know the drill. All right, babe, to another successful bake. Cheers.
Cheers.
Those are really good.
Very good.
Mmm. So